Hi, lovelies. Hi, lovelies. You guys, I'm coming to you from my house. What? And, I just had to have the Christmas tree behind me. Merry freaking Christmas, you guys. I hope no matter what you celebrate, that you guys are having an incredible day, connecting with your loved ones, just spending time and taking care of yourself. All my love to you guys. All my love. All right, so I wanted this to be a surprise. I literally told no one. So hopefully this surprised you guys. Merry freaking Christmas. You guys. What a wild and crazy year, right? What a wild and crazy year. Okay, so what I want to do is get into like a little bit of the astrofuckery, and then after that I want to do the 3 piles of cards for you guys, okay? So that we can figure out how this week is going to go, maybe how this Christmas is going to go. Just give us some messages here around how the week is going to go and how we can best use this energy currently in the situation that we're in, okay? And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Sarah Martucci. I'm a psychic medium, certified crystal healer, and paranormal investigator. Some of my nicknames are the Duchess of Donuts, the Cussmouth Angel, as well as the Tarantino of Tarot. So if you're not into any of those things, you probably shouldn't be here. This is not the Christmas special that maybe you were ready for. All right. For those of you that are still fucking digging all of that, let's fucking get into it. So you guys, this week we actually have a full moon in Cancer on the 26th, the day right after Christmas. Now, when it's Christmas time, the moon's going to be in the sign of Leo. So hopefully this should make it like a positive time, a good time. Everybody's celebrating, enjoying each other's company. Maybe a couple people might need to be in the spotlight. Just let them fucking have it. Okay. Let them fucking have it. Okay. May everybody have a really beautiful Christmas time where we get together and we're taking care of each other. But also that influence starts to build. So we're already feeling this full moon at this Christmas time. Okay. I also want to say too, whenever we have a full moon, this is something coming to a full culmination. And so I want to say at the beginning of this year, we started with, I think, a Cancer full moon. And we're ending the year with another Cancer full moon. So also too, a lot of nostalgia might be coming up, thinking back to the beginning of the year, which this time frame is like a lot of people are doing that. But the astrology is actually talking about how important it is right now. So what did you learn from this year? Emotionally, how did you grow? What came to culmination? What did you learn about yourself? What have you gained here in terms of your emotions that you now know that you're stronger, more resilient, more powerful in? Also, too, with a full moon, it's going to be shining a spotlight, not only on a relationship with ourselves, but with other people. And so I don't think this full moon aspects anything funky or nasty. I actually think this full moon is going to be one that's really beautiful. And again, really sets the scene because Cancer, their main thing is around family, home, and mama. Okay. How do I take care of that space? Really show up for everybody there. These are the protectors. I think one of the protectors of the zodiac, and specifically around women and children and family. So Cancer is a cardinal sign, meaning that they take action. And they're also a water sign, an emotional sign here. So usually their emotions are intense, okay? They're powerful. These people literally vibe with the moon. That's their image. That is their mascot, if you will. So I want to say at this full moon, sit down and take stock of how far you've come around family and home. Kira is feeling that too. If you guys see a cat, it's probably Kira. She has been up my butt today. So I don't know what that's about, but if you see a little cat tail popping through, it's just her, okay? I'll leave it. Maybe she'll say hi. She just wanted to agree with me on that point, and now she's left the room. So, thanks, Kira. She also was just saying Merry Christmas. So, but I think at this full moon, and right after Christmas, again, it's asking us to look at our family and home, what's changed here. Where have we found stronger roots? Maybe did we find family, home, and roots this year? And so where are those people? Where's that space? Are we there in it? Are we taking care of that space? Are we nurturing it? Are we telling it our emotions? Maybe also being grateful for what we do have around family and home around us right the fuck now. So look how far you've come. Look at the massive changes that you went through here this year around mothering, home, family, your children. All of those themes may have been maybe something important for you. Maybe, par example, Cancer sits in your 6th house of work and career and daily routines. And so maybe this year it was really important for you to see how your working routines, maybe something was out of balance here. You decided this year to spend more time at home, take care of your people, be with your kids. Maybe you had the opportunity to do that. Or maybe Cancer was ruling in your first house this year. Maybe that's your rising sign. And so the way that I identify around family and home, how I identify with my relationships, especially my emotional ones. What am I feeling connected to family and home? And what has come up here for me? So again, you guys, just look to your chart, see where Cancer's sitting right now so that you have a good idea around the themes, and because each house is going to represent something. It's going to tell you what to expect in this, in your chart and in your life. But I think overall, we can all kind of benefit from sitting down, doing a little reflective review around the year and what that's meant for us. And again, something is coming to a full combination here around family, home, connection, roots, mama, maybe even going back to our roots and looking at where we came from. Maybe our ancestor work is kicked up this year. Maybe we actually found family members or people that finally feel like family, even if they aren't blood. So again, it just depends on how it's working out for you guys. Pay attention to the themes that are coming up. Enjoy this full moon on the 26th. Last thing I want to say is that Jupiter also goes direct this week. Y'all, this is fucking gorgeous. So that means like whatever's kind of felt stalled here, we should start seeing progress once Jupiter goes direct. And I think that's going to be on Friday. So once Jupiter goes direct, guys, it's Thundercats go. All right. And that really does mean like good luck, abundance, maybe even going over the top around some things. But generosity, Jupiter is the giver of, good luck and gifts. And so maybe we're going to start seeing things popping through by the end of the week. Maybe after Mercury goes direct on the 1st, alle-fucking-luya. Okay. So after January 1st, look to see how things are starting to roll in. Information, opportunities, money, whatever the fuck you need. Cheese. Because y'all, that week between Christmas and New Year's, that's my cheese week. All right. I confuse my day cheese and my night cheese because it all runs together. Okay. So I'm just going to eat my cheese. Oh my God. All right. I love you guys. I hope that was helpful, including the parts about cheese. All right, if you're interested and you'd like to know what the hell this week is going to hold for you, I'm going to pull 3 piles of cards. You choose any and all that you're drawn towards, okay? Let me know in the comments below if it resonated for you. Hopefully it makes sense. All right, you guys, I'll see you in the next screen. See you in a sec. All right, card pile number 1. Y'all, get ready to titty shake to the bank. Let's talk about it. Listen, your first card is the Knight of Wands. Is that okay? Second card is the Nine of Coins. And then finally, you guys got a major arcana card talking about major change, major evolution, major movement forward. You got the Empress. Okay, literally the first thing that I thought when I saw this combo was like, woo, somebody, especially around work, something's coming in hot. Like, this is a promotion. This is reward and recognition. Something's coming in here hot, and it's going to be really fucking good. Now, first and foremost, now if your question is around work and career, listen, something's coming in hot, so literally hold on to your booty flaps, all right? This is going to be a really good opportunity. We'll get into it just a second. But the Knight of Wands, this is a court card, and usually this shows up when somebody here is on the scene to either deliver a message, remind us like some way to act, or maybe even too, it's like the energy that we got to take on in order to get something accomplished or do something or feel something, depending on the suit itself. Now with wands here, this is fire, this is energy. To me, this is spirit-led and spirit-fed. This is also around manifestation, what we're doing here. And so what are we manifesting? What are we creating with fire? And so something here, spirit's trying to get us motivated, activated, to take action here on something that's important in our life. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, the Knight of Wands is probably my least trustworthy knight. Okay, he's just very excited about the future. He's ready to fucking go. Traditionally, these guys have like a military background, fire department, police officers, maybe working for the government in some way, shape, or form. There's really a really like strong sense of justice here with this group of people. But with the Knight of Wands, this is usually a younger male, like your age or younger. And this guy is quite immature. Again, he's very focused on the future. He's very excited, very, very into initiating new things, the beginnings of falling in love. Doesn't have a good time here withstanding or taking something to the next level. They're very good about initiating, and that's about fucking it. No, I would say with the Knight of Wands here too, if this is more about the energy that we got to take on ourselves, this is more about like getting out there and just getting the fucking thing done. Don't be a dumb bubblegum, like think about it. Okay. But this card is saying have some courage here. Maybe even some stupid bravery. Okay. Get into the fray, get something done, get out here. There's also a focus here on the future, like moving deftly fucking towards it. And so what's our vision here? Okay. Now, the Nine of Coins, this is a gorgeous card. This is the card of you don't need nobody, okay? You are enough on your fucking own. The Nine of Coins here really talks about reward, recognition. Traditionally here with coins, this is the earth element. And to me, a lot of times it talks either around like family and home, around work and career. I want to say with the Nine of Coins here too, though, like we've built something. We've got a whole idea. Like we've been working so hard and diligently, patiently for a while here towards a goal. And again, like the woman in this card, she has everything. She has everything that she needs. Even like being by herself. So there's a reminder here with the Nine of Coins that like, if you think that you need something else or you think that you're not complete and whole yet, you're absolutely full of shit and you got to stop. Okay, you've got to notice around you or give gratitude or thanks for the things that you've built, the stuff that you've done. And or there's a message here that you're going to be rewarded and recognized for the work that you're doing, either within your family and home or out in the world at large around your career and work. Truly, people are watching what you've been doing. They admire you. And so they're kind of going to be asking you, how the fuck did you do this? Well done. This is definitely a success and victory card. Something's coming to a full culmination in the best way possible. It's because we've worked hard towards our goals. This isn't some pie in the sky shit. And then finally, the fucking Empress. Like, y'all, this is the ultimate queen. There is no queen above her. She's absolutely fucking gorgeous. She must give birth to things, either children or projects and creative stuff. This woman doesn't fuck around. I traditionally see the Empress as a woman, but also there's a feeling here too with her that a lot of times she's an entrepreneur. She's trying to build something, and usually an empire. So again, whether that be family, whether that be work and career, this woman needs to create and build and make the world in her vision. This is really important. And usually she has a wonderful eye for beauty, visionary arts, cooking, baking, beautifying in some way, shape, or sense or form. With Venus here, she stands, or Venus here rules this card. So again, anything having to do with money or beautification, art, music, you guys get the jam. All right, if we were looking for a yes or no this week, I would say that this is a yes. And again, specifically around if you wanted to start your own business, this is an incredible sign to get your ass out there yesterday. What have you been waiting for? You got to get this thing rolling, babe. You got something real. If you put the time and effort into this, you're going to see rewards and recognition. Fucking do it, okay? This is a definite yes side around anything related to career, especially if you want to initiate something, start something. It's literally telling you that the end result here is going to be incredibly successful. But you got to start with a yes yourself. There's a no this week. I don't know. This feels kind of good to me on all levels here. Because, okay, so now we're looking around love and relationships. Now, this could stand for a couple different things. If we're asking about a relationship right now, I do want to say to you, this is a mismatch, babe. A knight with the Empress. I either want the Emperor or I need a king. Like, she can't do with knights, okay? So if this is like a love relationship or we're trying to figure out, there's a power imbalance here. And there's a reminder here to you with the Nine of Coins that you literally need no one. So you don't need to like, stoop down here. I'm sorry if that sounds harsh, but like we're not fulfilling our needs. We're not with somebody that's on the same level here. And that's maturity, that's mental health wise, that's emotional wise. This could even be physically wise. This person's not on the same level. And so what are we doing here? And it question marks around if somebody's been faithful here. Again, the Knight is my least trustworthy dude. Okay. So just please be careful this week around love and relationships in that sense. If we got questions around a partner, whether they're being faithful, whether they're here and they're here to stay, this card is telling me no, and it's saying, listen, you might actually be better on your own. Okay? I really fucking mean that you might actually be better on your own here. Now, if this is around other love and relationships, this might actually talk about a relationship here between mother and son or mother and child. And so we might be trying to figure out the future for this kid. Like, how are we going to build this up? How are we gonna, maybe education might be a theme here. Or how are we taking care of this kid so that they have everything they need? Maybe even a mother this week deciding that, like, we've got to start making a child in my care, like, more responsible, more present, more here. Like, you've got to learn how to take care of yourself out in the world. You can't expect a partner to always take care of you. Do you know what I'm saying? And so maybe somebody here, maybe a mother figure is showing a child in some way, shape, or form, maybe even possibly a son, that we've got to grow up here, that we can no longer be in this stage, or that you've grown out of this, honey. What are you doing? We've got to have some grown-up stuff going on here. And so maybe getting a job that actually speaks to what's important to us here. This could be as simple as helping your kid get a job that, like, actually really resonates for them. But they need to know, like, maybe where to go to school first in order to get this job. Or, you know, the connection here. You might actually be the connector. And or helping this kid totally understand where it is that they want to be. Around work and career, this is my favorite, because it just feels like there is something coming the fuck in here. And it really feels like it's coming in hot. Yay! And this is also a reminder around work and career. Like, you deserve to have the career or the work of your dreams. And so what are you doing here if you're putting yourself last? Or if you're not going ahead with an idea that you know is incredible? What are you doing? And so don't be afraid of your gifts and abilities. Step into your power here and get acting on this thing yesterday, because something is rolling in here that is absolutely going to blow you the fuck away in the best way possible. And it's because of the work that you did. This is awesome. Now, if this is more around people that like working for somebody else, there should be a promotion coming in hot. I want to say with the Empress here in the Nine of Coins, there might have been a callback to the month of September here with the Nine of Coins. And then with the Empress here, she stands for the number 3. So maybe there was a review back in September, and by March, maybe here with the number 3, around the 3rd of a month, possibly, we might be getting that promotion, or word might be coming in here. This could be as early as January 3rd. Just pay attention to how the number 3 plays out here. But I want to say no later than March, we'll be getting that word in. There's promotion and or rewards and recognition for what we've done. And then maybe here a possibility of an opening spot for us to move the fuck on up again. So not only getting rewards and recognition, but there's also a promotion involved too, in some way, shape, or form. Now, some of you guys have put your resume out here. You should be hearing back fucking ASAP. All right. So continue to I know I keep saying hold on. I really fucking mean it. Hold on around work and career. Things are working out here in the best of your favor. Are you focused on what it is exactly that you want to do? And do you have the guts and the wherewithal to say to yourself, I deserve this and I'm going to pursue it? Okay? The Empress doesn't compromise around her worth, hun. And neither the fuck should you. Okay? Okay. All right, this round health. Interesting. This makes me feel like we might be having to deal with like a mother energy here with the Empress. Maybe here the mother might need to go get some... Listen, with the Nine of Coins and in this deck, guys, forever now, coins look like freckles to me. So we might have to go and check out her skin or get her skin checked. Moles, freckles, things of that nature. Maybe just old age spots, just make sure everything's okay. And maybe here it's around how much exposure to the sun. Maybe even 2 here with the Knight of Wands. If you notice, he's got that candelabra in his mouth. There might have been maybe smoking, or maybe your mother was a smoker, or this mother figure was a smoker. Maybe you were a smoker at some point. Go and make sure that you got your skin checked and your lungs checked right now, okay? Focus on those 2 places. And listen, if you're a smoker and you want to quit, I'm telling you right now, this is a beautiful combo to do that. This is actually a beautiful combo for anything that you're ready to kind of quit here. This is going to give you the wherewithal, like the passion and the power to get it started, and the stability to continue this work so that you really do, break yourself from this addiction or let this thing go. Because again, the Emperor, she didn't have time for that. That's not cute to have a cigarette hanging out your face or a vape pen blowing out your nose like Smokey the Dragon all the time. Okay, look, I'm not here to judge. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. So if you're ready for that and you're ready to get more healthy, this is a beautiful card spread here saying, fucking act on it now. Trust yourself. This is going to take patience and time, but you're going to see rewards and recognition for the work that you do. And this might even be like a phoenix rising from the ashes kind of moment. So even if this is as simple as you just thought about, like exercising again, taking care of yourself, fucking do it, card pile number 1. We're ready to step into that Empress era. And that means we take care of ourselves. We drink our fucking water, okay? We take our supplements and vitamins. We brush our hair. We try at least once a day, all right? So do for yourself what the fuck you can. Ask yourself, what is it that I want around my health, my healing, literally anything, card pile number 1. And know that you have the wherewithal here to meet that. Maybe we energetically, we finally feel like we have the energy to devote to this. And now we're ready, also with patience and timing. We're just fucking ready. Step into your power, card pile number 1, whether that be around relationships, work and career, or health. This is beautiful. Anything else? Last thing I would say, because this has been Mercury retrograde too, if we had an ex coming back around, I would not fucking trust them. I mean that for showing up as the Knight and you are the Empress. It is not a match. It's not a match. It's not a match. Unless you guys are into that and that's what the fuck you want. Okay? But like, I just really feel if you're pulling the Empress card, I think that you're looking for a king or a queen to your queen. Do you know what I mean? So just please stop settling for these dumb bubblegums or these little kids pretending to be adults. Okay? Notice somebody here when they show you that they are not mature and they will not show up. Believe them. And know that you deserve to be shown up for. So do the thing that you're hoping for the most from your partner and show up for yourself. Okay? Last thing, just make sure if we have to, put up those boundaries strong and remind yourself, I am worthy of more. Again, whether that be in relationships, career and work, or health. Take care of yourself, card pile number 1, and just know that no matter what avenue you choose, you're going to be fucking successful. This is about you saying yes to yourself and then starting to attract what it is that you want coming towards you. You fucking got this. All right, card pile number 2. You guys got some interesting cards. Let's get the fuck into it. All right, the first one is the King of Swords. Look at that old grumpy ass man. Next one is the Queen of Coins. If you know, you know. And then finally, you guys got the 5 of Coins. Let's talk about it, okay? And listen, my first initial thing when I saw this was like, ooh, somebody in a relationship is feeling left out, okay? Somebody's feeling left out. First and foremost, the King of Swords. This is the court card. And so when this guy comes through, this is usually somebody that's coming on the scene to fuck shit up or to actually be helpful. I find that the King of Swords can run the gambit here. He can, look, all the kings, all the queens, everybody can do it, okay? But I find that the King of Swords traditionally talks about an older man that's a little grumpy. He doesn't really give a fuck about your feelings. He's an air sign with swords here, so it's information is power. He wants the logical part of this. He doesn't care. Don't show tears. It's going to make him shut down and walk the fuck away. I want to say too here with swords, this is going to be talking about my air signs. I'm looking at my Aquariuses, my Libras, my Geminis. Okay. Maybe they might have then their top 3 placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, innermost planets, Mercury, Mars, Venus, or heavy air placements within the chart. I find traditionally with these guys, they're usually like surgeons, because you see the guy with the sword, so precision here, surgeons. I'm looking at AI, technology, computers. Sometimes they can also be lawyers, judges, strong sense of duty and justice here. These guys like making the decisions though. With the King of Swords, they really like making the decisions. I wouldn't even be surprised too, because the first thing I said is look at this grumpy old man, is that this man also represents somebody that maybe felt like they were born an old man or just born grumpy. Okay, maybe just got a grumpy streak. But again, with the King of Swords here, emotionally is not really his thing. He's looking at things logically. And so does this fucking make sense? And so this is more the energy that we have to call upon for ourselves personally. It's asking you to look at a situation and look, he's facing us presently. He's saying, come back to this fucking present moment and look at this thing here in the present moment, not stuck in the past about something, not freaking out about the future about something. In this present moment, is this thing really fucking looking? Take off the rose-colored glasses and look at this clearly. Look at it clearly. Second one is the Queen of Coins, man. I like her. I like all the queens. She's one of my favorites because she doesn't fuck around. I also just like, I like earth signs. I'm an Aries. Honestly, I like all the signs, but I seem to love me some Tauruses. I'm really surrounded by a lot of Tauruses. But also my Mars and Mercury are in Taurus, so that would also make sense too. Anyways, Queen of Coins here, man. Again, I'm looking at my earth sign babes. I'm looking at my Tauruses, my Virgos, my Capricorns. Queen of Coins, again, she doesn't fuck around. Family and home is motherfucking everything to her. Okay? She'll punch you right in the throat if she needs to, if it'll protect her babies and keep money in the bank. I promise you that. Okay. I find that too, whenever I'm doing a reading for a woman and we're asking about family and home, if I pull the Queen of Coins, I like to tell you, please take over the finances. Like, you would be much better suited to take over the finances. You know exactly what to invest in. You know exactly everything the kids need. You would be best to take over the space. But man, she's so good with investments. Again, this is the entrepreneur queen. She's the ultimate entrepreneur queen. Even more than the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands needs to be the boss, but like the Queen of Coins is the boss. Okay? Okay, so what I said. Now, with the Queen of Coins too, she's facing towards the future. She's looking towards the left for me. So when that happens, that talks about the future. And again, she's looking at something to invest in. And so where am I putting my time, my energy, my effort, my farts, all right? Where's all this energy going? And does this make sense? Is this investment worth it? Is this actually going to help me and my family and establish something real here? I want to say traditionally with the Queen of Coins, again, this card is also ruled by Venus. And so cooking, baking, interior design, beauty, makeup, hair, beautification, art, music, you guys get the jam. And so there's a really creative streak with her, and she needs to be creative. There has to, at least at bare minimum, be a creative outlet. I just dig her though. She'll fucking, have you ever tried to tell a Taurus something? Good fucking luck. All right. Especially if they already made up their mind. I appreciate the, like I said what I fucking said energy. Okay. I appreciate that. All right. And then finally, guys, Five of Coins. This is a hard card because with coins here, again, this is our earth element. This is like what we've invested in. This is usually when this card shows up. This is conflict. When there's fives, there's conflict going on here. And so traditionally this card talks about like loss of or instability around work and money, career, feeling like we've lost out on something, feeling left out of something. And we can feel that physically. We feel it physically. And so if you see this guy, I mean, he's on the ground. It's fucking sad. He's in a fucking barrel. What, dude? What happened? What happened, babe? Get it together. Stand up, boo. All right. Have you been drinking again? Five of Coins? Maybe. All right. Hitting that eggnog too hard. Oof. So the Five of Coins is difficult just because it talks about like this instability, this loss, and usually it's around finances, family, home, feeling left out of things. It's just, it hurts, man. This is no fun. And again, if you ever know an earth sign, they don't like to talk about their feelings. They don't. So Five of Coins here is, again, like, it's just like an internal painful struggle that maybe other people don't even know about. You're just fucking hurting. Now, if we were looking for a yes or no this week, this one's a little complicated because I would say that this would be a yes around clarity, around what the fuck I'm investing in, specifically around relationships, okay? But also, like, what the fuck am I investing in, especially towards my future, all right? So, like, that would be a yes this week. This would be a no, maybe investing here in somebody that, like, we've been trying for a very long time to invest with and it's just not working, or we keep, I would say it's a no this week in terms of not looking at things clearly, pretending like everything's all right when we're fucking hurting inside. That would definitely be a no, okay? Yes here around speaking about our feelings, I know. Investing in things that are wise and make sense, and that we're looking at things clearly. Now, if we were looking around love and relationships, this one, okay, I'm not gonna lie. For some of you, we have invested in a man, or we have invested in a partner, and it did not work the fuck out. This was really rough. And maybe we thought with the Queen of Coins here, we knew exactly what we were investing in. We thought it was clear, it was good, this worked out, this made sense. But this, now that we're actually looking at it, now that we're actually seeing it in this present moment, and we've got our love goggles off, we're seeing, I actually feel more alone when I'm with this person. I feel left out, or this person hasn't involved me, even though I've invested in this person over and over again. Maybe there's a conversation coming this week around partners, relationships. This could be family, home, friendships, true love. It does not matter. Somebody feels here that they've invested in someone, and they feel like they've been left out in the cold. They feel like they've been left out in the cold. So that could be you, or this could be coming from another female. This could also be coming from the male too, okay, with the King of Swords. And again, here, I'm looking at the Queen of Coins, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, in their, their top three, so their Sun, Moon, Rising, innermost planets, Mercury, Mars, Venus, or heavy Earth placements here, and then a male with the King of Swords here, air sign, again, looking at Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So that feels a little rough to me there. That doesn't feel like fun, that energy of that. But also, can I say here that, like, may I ask the question, if this is somebody coming towards you and saying that I invested in you and you are not returning that investment, or I would actually ask the person, why did you invest in the first place? Did you do this because you actually believed in the investment? Or were you doing this in order to control the situation? Ooh. Because if you're mad about something not being done your way, what was your investment in this in the first place? Okay. So maybe something just to consider ourselves in terms of our relationships and how we're investing in people, what we're expecting from others. Like, are we looking at this clearly? I want to say too here, maybe if this is the other way around, maybe you got to say this to others. Just make sure that we double check with ourselves before we do that, before we have the conversation. Okay, what were our motivations to invest into this thing? And now that we realize that maybe this thing isn't working out, or in the present moment, this did not go the way that we fucking planned it. Maybe we expected too much from the other person. Maybe we were only listening to what it is that we thought or that we wanted here. And so this investment that we put our time, energy, effort into, yes, it may be coming back and it's not worth it. But I think here with the Five of Coins, a lot of times I find the Five of Coins to be like a self-inflicted card. Okay. And so I'm not saying that you deserved abuse from somebody, or if somebody promised they'd pay you back $1,000 if you gave it to them and they didn't, what the fuck? You deserve that money back, okay? Or if somebody was lying to you and you thought that you were making a good investment, like, listen to me, that's not your fault. But what did you learn from this thing? And were there certain points where you knew this wasn't working out and you knew this wasn't good, and yet you still continued to pursue it? And so sitting down and just reflecting, looking at the situation clearly, looking at yourself clearly. Do not be afraid of that, my loves, okay? Anything else around love and relationships? Some of us might be having to deal with a father figure here that may be having, like, either needs to get surgery, maybe mental health problems, maybe cognitive issues. Maybe we're having to figure out, and I guess that maybe that should have been more around health, but still, we might be having to invest in father this week around how we're gonna take care of him. Maybe we find that we don't have the funds and the resources that we thought that we did. This feels like there's some lack going on here, okay? But again, maybe father was supposed to have that money, but doesn't have the money to back up now for whatever the fuck the situation is. This feels like a little bit of fuckery and chaos, okay? Especially if it's around some themes like that, or maybe this is around a parent. And again, cognitive issues, maybe they need a surgery, maybe like mental health, something going on here. And we got to figure out how we invest and like help this person. But is this person even willing to do the fucking work and take care of themselves if they're capable? And or do we have the resources, finances in order to take care of this issue? Because I'm not going to lie to you, babes, especially if this is around health for an older person and support for them, this might be out of your wheelhouse, or this might be, this is above your pay grade, okay? And so we might need to bring a professional in here. Okay. Okay, we'll say that for last. Okay, around work and career, this is interesting. Now, for some of you guys, you may have been promised a promotion or promised more money, and this shit still has not shown up yet. The Queen of Coins doesn't have time for that. We don't have time for that. And so if you promised me a raise, we've got it in writing, you said that you would do it, where the fuck is the money? Is what I want to say. Okay? Where the fuck is my... I'm not working for free. And so this money, if you set it at a certain point, I'm expected to be coming from that certain point. And so we better catch up here, because this doesn't fucking work for me. Okay? So this possibly could have been coming from a male or female boss here. The point is that this boss is like saying one thing and doing another. With the King of Swords here, maybe they just keep it all logical, or they just they try not to involve the emotions, or they're just thinking about it maybe just from the work point of view, logically speaking, and they're not thinking about the implications with you and family and what you've got to invest in and your own shit you got to take care of. We don't have time for that, my love. I don't like it. I don't like it. So for some of you around work and career, I would really like it if you guys decided to know your beautiful fucking worth and get your resumes out there. I think that you would be hopefully not shocked to know that you are worth so much more and that somebody else here is willing to pay you the money. Maybe also too, for some of you, realize that working for other people has not worked for you, and maybe we're trying to start our own business and invest in that, but it just feels like we don't have the funds to do it. Remind yourself you can start wherever the fuck you are. Start small. You don't have to have all the money in. So where are the little bits and pieces here that I can take care of stuff, invest in what I got to do, or start this thing and get it fucking rolling. Okay? No more excuses. Take care of yourself. I mean, yeah. Again, the Queen of Coins, she's invested, she's put in the time, blood, sweat, tears, and farts, and we're not getting something back here. Now, around work and career, that's different because there's an understanding and exchange of energy for money and pay. I'm giving up my literal time, my literal body, my essence, my mental health, everything, maybe even including time with my family and home, to make this business work for you so you make money. So you better come through. I don't know why I'm on one with this, but I feel for some of you that's really going to resonate. I hope so. No more, y'all. If we don't get this thing with the 5, maybe by January 5th, it's on like Donkey Kong. Or just go find another job. Don't fuck around anymore. We're not talking about it. We've already had the conversations. You decide this is what you're showing me with your actions, and we're no longer tolerating this, okay? Know your fucking worth, card pile number 2. Around health. Yeah. Some of you do need to go get your skin checked, but maybe you're worried about what the results are going to be. Please just go and get it checked. Yeah, you're probably going to have surgery here to remove a spot or 2, but I think you're going to be okay. The Queen of Coins is incredibly resilient. And again, she invests in her own health. So financially, you can go to get yourself checked out. There is no fucking excuse. Go get yourself checked out. No more procrastination. Take care of this. I think at the very least, this is saying with health this week that maybe we have not been investing in it. Maybe, or maybe here for some of you guys with swords being around the mental space, coins being what we invest in, being present here in this moment. Maybe for some of us, we need to go invest in a therapist, okay? Take care of the mental space. If you had a broken leg, would you just walk around on it and be like, it's fine? Well, you're dying inside? No! You would get your ass to the doctor and have him fix it. So if you're hurting mentally and things are not well, why would you just walk around saying everything's great when you know that it's not? And you're literally on the verge of fucking snapping. Go and get that support and help, and may your health be holistic going forward. And I don't mean granola crunchy unless you're into it. What I mean is my physical body is connected to my emotional body and my spiritual body and my mental body. And so how do I take care of all these places so that I'm finally working in synergy with myself? Not always just following around an issue. Holy shit. Listen, I need to hear this too, okay? I'm not just yelling at you. Okay. Okay. Health. Some of you might actually be, I don't know, for some of you this might be weird. For some of you that are about to go get surgery and you're wondering whether to invest in an older surgeon or a younger surgeon, I would invest in the younger surgeon. Does that make sense? Is that weird what I'm saying? I just don't think that this older surgeon is going to take care of you or be the investment that you think that it's going to be. It may not be worth the money with this person. And usually I would say, hey, go with the older surgeon. This person knows what the fuck they're doing. They got a team. They got a system. They know what the fuck is up. But for some reason, for some of you guys, if you're about to go get surgery with it's an older gentleman, I would like you to full fucking stop and make sure that we have the right doctor and surgeon that we need. Look at the person's reviews. Make sure that everything adds up. Okay? Okay. Anything else around health and healing? Yeah, it's time to invest. It's time to invest, and especially in the mental health space. You got this. For anything else this week, did I already talk about the dad figure? I think I did, right? There was something coming through around like a father figure here that we might, no, I think I did say that earlier. Okay. All right. Anything else this week? No, that kind of feels like it kind of covers it all. Pay attention to the 5th of a month or the month of May. Okay, for some of you guys, and especially around making decisions around what we've got to invest in. Make sure that what we're investing in is actually capable of reciprocation, if that's the deal. This person is actually able to give back, or this thing actually makes sense. Don't just go investing your time, energy, efforts into something that you're not looking at logically clearly. Stop for a second, reassess, and make sure that what I'm seeing, feeling, picking up actually makes sense what I'm investing in. And you fucking got this, okay? All right. Let me know how that was for you guys. All right. And then finally, we got card pile number 3. Your first card here is the 4 of Cups. Your second card here is a major arcana card. Talk about major change, major evolution, major movement forward. You guys got Justice. And then finally, you got the 7 of Swords. Interesting. It's very interesting. Whew. So I want to say first glance, somebody who thought they were going to get away with something is about to find out that they're not. Okay. Also, too, I would say we got to pay attention to an opportunity that's showing up. If something is real, you shouldn't have to lie, steal, cheat to get it. There's that. All right. 4 Cups. Whenever the 4 Cups shows up and whenever cups show up, this is our emotional space. And so how are we feeling? Are we here and present in the moment? Or are we stuck in the past or freaking out about the future? The water element here is important because it also tunes into our intuition. And so what are we picking up? What are we sensing? What are we feeling? If we don't tune into this space, then we're missing an important element within ourselves, around just paying attention to the world around us, knowing what the fuck we feel so that we can tune in and take care of ourselves. The 4 of Cups here too, it's kind of a difficult card because we're kind of plodding along. There's apathy, there's some boredom. We're actually missing an opportunity because we're so bored, or maybe there's a focus on something that we lost here. That like we're not paying attention to the road ahead of us. We're not paying attention to the opportunities that are showing up. And so we're going to trip up on something. We're going to lose something here if we don't get fucking present. Like we need to be present in this moment. So it's a call to be here and present in this moment emotionally so that you can recognize what the fuck is actually going on. You might be stuck in another space besides the present moment. Now, also too, the 4 of Cups is going to reference either the 4th of a month or maybe the month of April. Now with Justice here, again, this is a major arcana card. This is huge. And so big, powerful change is coming your way. Now with Justice, this is going to talk about the legal system. This is going to talk about seeing things very clearly, truth, justice, balance, fairness. This card always reminds me of Judge Judy. She doesn't give a fuck about your feelings, but she does give a fuck about what's right and what's wrong. And so we're going to make a decision based on that. And so really, what decision here brings you peace, okay? If we got to make a decision this week, what's the decision that brings you peace, that brings you back to the present moment, that you don't need to escape from, okay? Okay. Justice here also stands for the number 11, so I'm referencing back to the month of November, or I'm looking around the 11th of a month for these themes to come to full combination. And then finally with the 7 of Swords, this is a difficult card. Swords here again is going to talk about our mental space. So what are we thinking, sensing, picking up? What's the information that we're exchanging? Information is power. Swords here, yeah, what are we mentally thinking? And are we present in this moment? Or are we stuck in another space? And the 7 of Swords usually talks about lying, deceit, backstabbing, affairs, just bullshit. Do you know what I mean? Somebody here's doing the most to get the fuck away with something. Although sometimes, too, the 7 of Swords, depending on the other cards, can also mean put yourself first. So it just really depends on what the combo is here. But for the most part, 7 of Swords is a rough card, especially if you're asking around love and relationships. No, somebody's being deceitful here. Somebody is not telling the truth. Or somebody's not coming full-fledged, okay? And with the number 7 here, I'm going to reference around the 7th of a month or reference back to the month of July. So if we're looking for a yes or no this week, this would definitely be a no to sticking your head in the sand and continuing to just wander off into the netherworlds, or no if you feel like you've got to cheat, lie, steal in order to get something. This is not going to work out. Okay, this is not going to work out, then don't fucking do it. It's not fucking worth it. You hear me? I would say this would be a yes this week if you're ready to be present in this moment, tell yourself the truth, and take serious action, okay? All right, around love and relationships. This can just really feel like maybe maybe you're just bored and you're feeling apathetic around love and relationships right now. It just feels like maybe the people around you aren't showing up for you. You don't understand like why you feel so left out. With the Four of Cups here again, I mean, look at this guy. It's a bummer card, okay? He's got his eyes, like, he's got some kind of blindfold on there. His arms are tied behind his back. He's, working on these 2 buckets. He's got water, but look at this shit right in front of him because he's not looking where the fuck he's going. He's stuck somewhere else. There's like this little rope in front that's going to trip his ass up and just pummel fucking everything. Like, dude, get it together. And so emotionally, again, like this week, we've got to be present. We have to be present. Because you might actually have opportunity around you that's beautiful and wonderful. And are we actually paying attention to that? Or are we so focused on who's not here and what's not being done for us or what's not happening that we're missing out on all the beauty that is surrounding us in this moment? This is a beautiful call to come back in the moment, to do yourself justice and remind you that like the truth of the situation is, yes, things may have not worked out previously, but who's meant to be around you and be with you is here with you now. And are we giving thanks for that? I would say too that again, there's a feeling here that we want to escape from the present moment with the 7 of Swords. But really the truth of the matter is like, we don't, maybe for some of us around love and relationships, we don't feel present. We don't feel happy. We don't feel like this is doing us justice or helping us or supporting us in some way, shape, or form. And especially around the holidays, it can be incredibly difficult. So I want to say with this combo, it would be important today that stop hyper-focusing on the people, the situations that you wished could be here. Or maybe this is even just around somebody passing or somebody dying here. Just wish they were with you. Please rest assured that your loved ones are with you every day in every fucking way. And they would not want you to be stuck in the past, wishing away the rest of your life that they were there. They would want you to live and be present and take stock around the amazingness that you do have around you. So I do think that for some of you guys, this is a call again to be present in this moment. Find where your peace is at, because maybe where we are right now emotionally and mentally, it is not peaceful. But we keep returning to this place or escaping to it. And so we need to ask ourselves, why? Why? Look at this thing clearly, okay? Also, if somebody has to do anything legal this week, I definitely think that this is going to go in your favor, or there might be some word coming in this week around maybe something that you missed around love and relationships, maybe hearing that somebody has cheated here, or has just been dishonest, or has like, I don't know, man, skipped out of town, or some kind of bullshit's going on here. What is interesting about this combo around relationships is like maybe, okay, for example, somebody here cheated on us. We can't stop thinking about them. But then with the Justice card in here, maybe you get word that they got cheated on, okay? With the person that they left you with. And you're like, well, fuck. Well, shit. Justice just came the fuck back around. All right? She whooped your fucking ass. But maybe you were so stuck on this person being the one that you didn't realize that, like, this wasn't even working to begin with. And I've been wasting all this time being so, this was so painful for me that I haven't been able to get out of that pain. But now knowing that like this happened to this person too, maybe this actually sets us free in a way, or helps bring us back to the present moment, being like, okay, well then maybe this was a good thing. Maybe I can leave this behind. Maybe there's a closure here that comes for you guys in relationships here that brings you back to the present moment and reminds you that the real justice that can be done in this is living your best life. Not revenge, not coming back around and hurting somebody, not hurting and harming yourself, or harping on a time that's long gone, or freaking out about what the future is going to be. The justice that you can do yourself around love and relationships is being present right here and right now, and finding where that peace resides and moving towards that. Okay? Around work and career, maybe something was supposed to come through for you and you thought this was a sure shot. And again, it just feels like maybe something was stolen from you. Maybe there's been plagiarism. Somebody stole, I don't get money, but like maybe somebody stole something, maybe intellectual property. Again, plagiarism, and it's just feeling like, what the fuck is the point of this? Like, I just want to do my work. Why do I have to like stamp my, copyright on fucking everything? Or I've got to like double check. I can definitely understand that. The fucking scammers coming through. And so like if you're having a plagiarism or somebody is having a plagiarism issue is what I meant to finish that sentence with. Or you're feeling like somebody's stealing your intellectual property or ideas. If you wanted to take this to court, you would absolutely win, especially if it's small claims. I think you would absolutely win here. And we could also show how this person stole it and what the fuck they did and how much emotional damage that this has done to you. Straight up. Okay. So if anybody has stolen intellectual property, if anybody's plagiarized, make sure to take proper action towards that. Make sure it doesn't fucking happen again. So understand and know what the fuck your rights are and protect your work. Okay. Maybe for some of you, this is a call to get a copyright or to protect your work in some way, shape, or form. Maybe legally wise, okay? Maybe even a patent. Anything else about work? So interesting. Some of you might be... Interesting. Some of you might be thinking about going into like maybe working for police officers, justice, the law, maybe being like, oh, this is so interesting. Maybe you thought you lost an opportunity here to get into that work, but I actually want to remind you to go back in here and try that application again. I actually think that put yourself first this time. Make sure you get enough sleep before you take the test or whatever the fuck you got to do. Put yourself first this time so that you can get this thing fucking done. Or maybe you've got to do this in a way where it's like maybe other people around you don't agree with you being, you know, going and being a lawyer or something. There's, you know, there's so much, you know, whatever around being a lawyer. And so you got to sneak off and go take this test and do the thing that's best for you. Then go off and do the thing that's best for you because you can't stop thinking about this fucking thing. Okay, so no matter what this job or opportunity is here, you need to do yourself justice this week. Where is your peace? Are you following that path? Okay. Around health. Ooh, doggies. Listen, this is a little rough around health, especially the emotional and mental space. Again, I think there's a call here for card pile number 3. Don't be afraid to get to a good grief counselor, therapist. Sit down and take care of your mental health, okay? And your emotional health, because you're carrying a lot of fucking burdens here, and it's blinding you to the opportunities that are in front of you. It's literally stealing, with the Seven of Swords, away your fucking life. And how are you doing yourself justice by doing that? So take care of yourself emotionally, mentally. Your trauma is not your fault, but your healing is very much your responsibility, okay? So I just want to tell you, it's not your fault what happened to you, but you have got to go and take care of yourself because these mental and emotional issues are stealing time away from your life and your happiness. It is not doing you justice to pretend like nothing's going on. Okay? So there's a huge call this week to face yourself emotionally and mentally. Again, there might be a call back to the month of April and July. These might have been poignant moments. Justice here, maybe November was really important too. Whew. Somebody here might need to, another person here might need to get surgery. Maybe we're kind of dragging our feet on it. Maybe we need to get multiple surgeries and we're not sure which one to get first. I don't know why, but I keep focusing on the feet. So I feel like there's something either to do with the hips, the legs, the feet, the lower half of the body. Somebody here might need to get surgery on they feet. Or their legs or their booty cheeks or something. Okay. There's something here that we need to get surgery on, or maybe we need to focus here on the roots, the stem. Okay. It's going to be okay. So this is about putting yourself first. Okay. And so making sure that we're getting with a good surgeon or somebody that actually fucking gets it, that's going to do justice for us. And especially if this is having a second surgery or coming back around again to fix something that was previously blown up, we should actually find resolution. This will be good. I wouldn't be surprised that the previous person that did it would get exposed though, or maybe we also find information that they did shitty work. Oof. For some of you, you might actually need pins. Okay. Make sure that we're getting with a good physical therapist afterward. Do not just sit in your bed and pretend like you're actually going to do the exercises. Don't be like that. Get to a good physical therapist so you actually do the fucking exercises and your body recoups. I'm looking at you. All right. That's for anybody needing surgery and would need physical therapy afterwards. Just get the fucking physical therapist, okay? If you can afford it, for the love of God. Stop pretending like you're going to do the fucking exercises. You're not. I worked in a physical therapy office. I can say that. I fucking know. All right? Shit. Guys, for anything else this week, do yourself fucking justice. Be present in this moment. Put yourself first, maybe for once. Okay? And don't take anybody's bullshit and lies. You know when something's the truth and you know when it's not. Your emotions literally tell you. So you can tell if somebody's telling you the truth because you'll feel at least some kind of relief or effervescent or energetically you feel better. You know when somebody's lying because energetically you feel low and compressed and like something's still off or something inside of you is like, I don't know. You're right. Okay? So with this, honor your energy, do yourself justice and find where your peace is this week. Okay? Put yourself first. If somebody else is trying to like guilt you, shame you, fart in their general direction. You got to take care of yourself. And if the other person doesn't understand that, then is this person really listening? And do they care about the relationship at all? The people around you should understand, especially when you explain what's going on or what the fuck your needs are here. If somebody's still demanding that they are first, we need to sit down and reassess this relationship because this needs to be an equal partnership. Okay? Anything else this week? I think that's about it. I think I'm done yelling at you guys for just doing yourself justice. Okay? So be good to yourself. You know when somebody's telling the truth and when they aren't. And make sure that if you're going towards a goal or trying to get something done, that you do it in an honest, truthful, balanced, fair way. Okay? No cheating, no bullshit. All right, you guys. I hope to God that fucking made sense. I hope any and all of it did. All right? Let me know how the fuck it was for you guys. Any and all feedback helps me to grow. You guys, thank you always for giving me this space, this platform to do the work that I love to do. I love you guys. Happy holidays. Merry fucking Christmas. I can't wait to get into the new year and start bringing back more stuff. It'll probably be like a slow trickle in, but we're getting there. I just hope you guys really enjoy this holiday season. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for 2023. Thank you for finding me. Thank you for loving on me. Thank you for allowing me into your homes, into your heart, a part of your group, just the person to yell with over the internet. Hey, thank you guys from my heart to my fucking taint. Thank you guys. I love you. And I'll see you guys out there soon, okay? All right. Hopefully, again, come January 1st, like beginning of the year, hopefully more consistent work is coming through. You guys can see I still got to put this fucking house away. So send help. Send help. All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.